Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to the UCL runs on FIFA 23. Today I'm doing a suggestion that one of you put in the comments. I'm going to be Celtic because they are one of the original winners of the Champions League a long time ago. So I figured why not do them in this video today. So of course what I've done is I've selected Celtic, but I've also selected the teams that I want to keep in there, and I'm going to randomize the groups. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Man City, Shakhtar and Milan. That's a very tough group. I think Celtic may get eliminated from that one, but we'll give it a good go. A few of you said that I should be a Scottish team, and obviously Celtic are the biggest Scottish team there. There's not many Scottish teams that we can really do that are super relevant, you know. It's only Celtic and Rangers and maybe a team like Hearts or someone like that. Here we go then. Our first match for Celtic is against Manchester City at home. Can Celtic pull off a surprise? Celtic recently in the Champions League have been getting bounced out quite heavily as well. Like, I think one of the times they went against either PSG or Real Madrid and they lost like 8-7-0 or something like that. It's not been great for Celtic. I do remember though the high point of Celtic being that they beat Barcelona. It's always that end of game statistics meme where it has like Barcelona has like, I don't know, 30 shots on goal and Celtic had like 2 and they beat them like 1-0 or something like that. I can't remember the actual scoreline, but yeah. So I'm hoping to rejuvenate Celtic. There's Hendrik Larsson there, the Tifo. And I'm wondering, is this a generic stadium or is it Celtic Park? I think it's a generic stadium, I think. I don't think they have the sort of rights to the actual stadium. Jota on the ball. I don't really know Celtic squads too much. I know that they have a Japanese international. I'm not sure if he's on right now. But, oh, that was unlucky there. There we go. Furshuhashi, or I don't know if I said that right, but he's been banging in the goals for Celtic in the SPL. Walker, look at the passing by Manchester City. It's just like insanely quick. Sometimes I think that this game is a little bit too tough, even on world class. Like some of the players on bigger teams knock the ball around so quickly. Like it's crazy. I can never play this game on legendary unless I get like the time to actually play it all the time. Crossed in. Haaland heads it. Joe Hart had to bat it away and it's just caught there by Joe Hart. Could potentially see this one out. I'm feeling that we can. We are getting forward a few times. Foden, he goes for it. Good save by Hart. I didn't realise that Joe Hart played for Celtic. I thought he was at Burnley or someone like that. But no, apparently Celtic still in a pretty decent team. It's a corner to Manchester City. Just on the stroke of half-time. It's crossed in. Headed and just over the bar there from, I think it was Foden, or I'm not sure, I can't see. There's still potential to snatch this one away from Manchester City if we play really well. Mahrez to Haaland. Haaland's trying to push forward. Oh, he's done me. He actually did me there. Haaland. Oh, good save by Joe Hart. Defensively really good from Celtic so far, but look at this passing. Like, just trying to unlock us with super quick passing. Mahrez on the ball. Haaland. They go for it. Oh, good save by Joe Hart again. I think Joe Hart deserves man of the match in this one. He's been incredible. Couldn't tackle Foden there. Into the middle. Foden's got it again. And good save by Hart. Oh, he's got it. Double save. A double save. He almost got it there. Diaz pretty much almost tapped it in from that first save. And still 0-0, surprisingly. Into the middle. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Out here is Jota. Jota, he scored for Celtic. He scored. It's 1-0 and Manchester City have conceded here to Celtic after all that pressure that got applied to us and, you know, Haaland missing shots and everything like that. We managed to catch him out on the wing there and Jota scores to make it 1-0 to Celtic. There's not much time left for Manchester City, only 5 minutes, and they've given the ball away again there. They are not playing well here, are they? Really not. We are just absolutely defensively sound at the moment, shutting them down at every opportunity. He's crossed it in. It's Haaland, and it's saved by Joe Hart. And that is going to be it. A famous victory for Celtic in the Champions League. 1-0 over Manchester City. How about that for the start of our campaign? I thought that we were going to get beaten. But Manchester City were kind of toothless in that game. And Joe Hart as well was obviously excellent. So I think that despite Jota getting the goal, I think that Joe Hart deserves man of the match. So with those huge 3 points in the bag in the first game against Man City, we go away from home against AC Milan, another tough team to face. Hopefully we can win again. I know the Man City game was only a 1-0, but the way they were pressing us and, just really trying to score, we could have easily conceded if we didn't have a keeper like Joe Hart in goal. Skips past me now, Tonali into the middle. It's tackled. And it's in behind here. What a save by Joe Hart again. It was offside anyway, but still, I mean, to make that kind of save, Joe Hart's been really good. Kea it's gone straight to Liao. Into the middle, and he scored. They scored. All right, so someone's managed to get past Joe Hart there, and that is 1-0 to AC Milan. The defender scored there. I don't really know his name. Who is it? Ismail Benacer, right? I don't know. Benacer, yeah, surely that's how you pronounce it. Over top to Liao. There's a gap in the middle. He's crossed it in. I was going to try and... they scored. Of course they did. I was trying to, block it, but he played in such a good ball that it was just, basically undefendable. And AC Milan have gone 2-0 up in this match. Hernandez pushing forward, and it's cut out there. And still can't really get rid of it. Milan are pushing so much. And it's going to go into half-time. We are 2-0 down against AC Milan. But... we're away from home, and maybe the first result against City was just lucky that, Haaland and everybody like that couldn't finish that off their chances. But here, we haven't been as good. Forward here, Celtic. Can we get it over the top? Not quite. Oh, no, still got it. Still got it. Come on. In the middle. Surely. Oh, just caught. They go for the power shot, and it's caught by Joe Hart. 20 minutes left. Will Celtic mount an epic comeback? I highly doubt it. Oh, we got it back. Tomori just messed up massively into the middle. And, how did you miss that? Oh, good through ball. Is there a chance? Yes, we got one back. There's 5 minutes to play. Get the ball. Go and get the ball. Don't celebrate. Go and get it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 5 minutes to play. Can we rescue this game? Great goal there. Good through ball as well. The assist was so good. Especially when we were getting crowded there as well. Through the legs of Tomori, and we smashed it into the bottom corner. Milan are pressing. What is going to happen? I don't know who to mark. There we go. That was good defending. They still got it. Good pass. And the header was weak. And that's going to be game, I think. Yeah. Didn't have enough time to push upfield. And we lost only 2-1 against Milan. But they were so good in the first half. They kind of just overran me a little bit. And then they sort of went quiet in the second half, so not too bad of a result for Celtic. Our third match is against Shakhtar Donetsk away from home in the Donbass Arena. I've been there before. It's such a nice stadium. I went to watch England versus France at the Euros in that stadium, but unfortunately now I don't think anybody's playing football there, right? Because of what's going on over there. Celtic will need to win this one to have any hope of going through. I put on James Forrest on the right wing, and I've also put Jota on the left, so hopefully we'll have a bit more pace. And that was a good save by Joe Hart. Taylor on the ball. Come on, push forward. Here comes Jota. Out on the left this time round, not the right. Cross that in. That's a good one. Go for the strike. Oh, wow. That was actually a really good strike. And that was Forrest. I literally just put him on, and he comes up with the superb volley to put Celtic 1-0 up over Shakhtar. Look at this volley by Forrest. Look at this. It comes in here and cleanly taken. What a strike that was. Keeper didn't even have any chance to save that. How will Shakhtar respond to that volley? I mean, we've defended really well against them. Seems like the old defence against Man City have come back. Through ball to Jota again. Look at this. He's in behind. Jota. He's too good. That's going to be a save. I was about to say, that's got to be a goal, but no. It's half time and it's been all about Celtic in this half. It is 1-0 thanks to James Forrest. What a strike from James Forrest in that one. And I hope that we can keep up this good defending and stop Shakhtar from doing anything in this match. Over the top to Konoplea. Crossed in. That might be oh no! We couldn't get that one, and Traore has scored to make it 1-1 now. I told you about Shakhtar. If you fall asleep, they will have you, and they caught me napping there. Look, over the top, and Konoplea just had to cross it in. And there was no chance I was going to get in front of him. Jota, I mean, decent attempt, but might have done a little bit better. Keep getting shut down now. I thought this game was going to be winnable, but at the moment just hasn't been the performance that I wanted. Oh, no, they've done me there. Come on. Get in front of it. How are they this good at dribbling? They're going to go for the shot, aren't they? Okay, that was a weak one. And that's game over. We drew against Shakhtar away from home. Not horrendous, but it was definitely a winnable game. So just checking out the table at the halfway point. Man City are top with 6 points. AC Milan joint top in second place with 6 points. Celtic with 4 points just behind them, and Shakhtar with 1. If we drop this game, then I think now it will probably be safe to say that we might get eliminated unless we get another solid, like super solid performance against AC Milan or Man City. Oh, missed a tackle there somehow, and that is a goal. Who was that scored? I think it was Bondarenko, I think, or however you say it. I'm not sure, but they scored to make it 1-0, and that's not a good start. Like, they're away from home, and they've just made it look so easy. Traore trying to push forward, good pass to Petriak. Traore's going forward, and good save by Hart. He had to make a good save there, otherwise it would have been 2-0, and probably game over already. Oh, good tackle. Come on, keep pushing forward. Hatate, or whatever your name. Oh, no, come on. That was a hell of a tackle. I was winding up the finesse shot, and he tackled me from behind. Oh, good play by Shakhtar. Very good play. Trying to stop him, and saved. Can we clear it? Yes, thank you. Thank you for that clearance. They were coming in for it. The rebound and everything. Come on, push forward. Forrest is pushing again. Keep going. Is there a chance here? Yes! It's 1-1! Come on! Forrest scores to make it 1-1, and his pace was just too much for the Shakhtar defence. Keep going. Push forward. That was a good one. Go on. Go for the strike. Oh, they saved it. That's 2 draws against Shakhtar. I'm not really happy about that, especially in this one, because we had to come back from behind. I really wanted to win at home, and that's a big opportunity dropped for Celtic. We have to play Manchester City now, who are just sat a point above us. So we'll see how this one turns out. I just accidentally simulated it. What am I doing? Jump in. Yeah, there we go. 15 seconds in, I accidentally almost simulated it. Great feature, by the way. Love that feature. If you accidentally sim it, yeah, you can just jump straight in and just play it. It's a corner to Manchester City. What can they do? 23 minutes in. They haven't put on a lot of pressure, but deflection here took it out. Crossed in and headed away from Haaland. It's Gundogan into the box. What are they going to do? Oh, they've just done me there, and that's a goal. I think that was Riyad Mahrez that scored that one, and that's 1-0. It was Mahrez. He's done me. It absolutely did me. They go for it. A good save by Hart. Man City pressing. I tackled him, but it didn't actually work properly. It's Mahrez, and that's BS. I tackled him, and it just flicked straight to Mahrez again. Like, it magnetised him. I want to see that again. Can we see that again? Replay, look. Pass to him. I went to tackle him there, and it bounced off of him, and Joe Hart had already committed, and that is a little bit of a howler for Celtic. It's half-time, and Manchester City are 2-0 up over Celtic. This is not good for our campaign. You know, this will drag us down so much. I think if Man City win here, I think we'll be out if AC Milan also win their game. Jota on the ball. He's against Ake. Oh, look at this. Jota. Oh, good save by Edison. Johnston. Crossed in and oh, we tackled him and off the post and in. Yes, Edison, absolute howler. Absolute howler from Edison. And that is 2-1. What were they doing? They passed it straight back to Edison. I tackled him and it hit the post. And imagine if it hit the post and went out. That I would have been fuming. But we've given ourselves a massive chance here at the Etihad. Look at this. Look, he had to pass it back to him, tackled him, and just about put it into the back of the net. So lucky. Jota running down the wing. Can he do Ake again? Yes, he can. See you later. He's got him on strings. Come on, catch him. Don't let him blaze past you like that. It's Silva into the middle to Haaland, and he scored. Yeah, that's game over. That is game over. We couldn't deal with him, and Haaland has made it 3-1. He was quiet for most of the game, and then he just comes up and does that. Finishes it off for Celtic. I think that's probably game over, and they had to goal check it because it barely crossed the line. Look at that. It barely crossed the line there for Haaland's shot. Bounced out to Mahrez. Don't let Mahrez get a hat-trick. It's De Bruyne, and that's a goal. Another one. Really? Oh, okay. Well, Man City have really destroyed me in this match. And you can see he's just going to go and hug Pep now, isn't he? Yeah. Jumping on the substitutes. And that is game over for Celtic, 100%. I don't think we'll go through with this result. It was just too difficult to come to the Etihad and actually get a result. We'll check the group, but I'm fairly sure that if AC Milan won their match, then it's pretty much game over. I think even if we win our last match against AC Milan, it'll be just too little too late. Yeah, it's 100% over for Celtic. We are 4 points behind Manchester City. Milan are actually... well, they've got 12 points, so they're safe as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's over for Celtic. Let's just try and beat AC Milan and just see if we can get a decent result for our last game. It'll be great if we can just get the maximum amount of points we can potentially get. Forest pushing forward. Already got Milan here. And no, not quite. Celtic are decent at attacking. It's just that when we play against... oh, yes, we scored! And that's Jota again. Jota has scored, and that is 1-0 to Celtic. I was about to say, Celtic are really good at attacking. They really are. But against City, we just didn't really have the sort of game on our side when we were pushing forward. And City are just too good of a team anyway. But that was a good strike. AC Milan into the box, and that's a penalty. A late challenge there, and we could be back all square if they score this penalty. It was just a late challenge. Like, he already played the ball out, and then he tripped over me. Complete BS, but alright, it's okay. Giroud with the pen, and it's saved. Nice, good save, Joe Hart. Oh, they played it into the middle, and Giroud has scored. It was just that easy for AC to go through and tap it in. Alright, well, it's 1-1. I mean... the passing play was just excellent on that goal. Jota. Curls. And that wasn't a bad one, but it was just lacking power. I just need to find out how to put power on it without putting it over the bar. Through ball. Taylor. Crossed in. Is there a chance? Oh, what a save by Mignon. Oh, my goodness. He got it. Oh, no. Oh, that's BS. I went to through ball it, and of course it didn't actually work properly. Got it here. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on. We won it. We've won it at the end. And Celtic have won the last game. Even though it doesn't matter, this place would be in pandemonium in real life. If it was like the real life. Look at that. They're doing the Prosnan. Defensively, they just fell asleep. They just let me go right through, and I just struck it, and it went straight in. So lucky, really, to win this last match. 90th minute winner, and that's a good note to go on, even though we just got eliminated from the Champions League. What a win for Celtic, and that is the end of our Champions League journey. Of course, as you guys know, it doesn't simulate at the end, so I'm going to wrap the video up here. So if you did enjoy this video with Celtic, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.